The offseason is officially here, and the trade machine is already working overtime. One specific name keeps dominating the conversation in Boston. That name is Sam Hauser. The reasons for moving him are incredibly obvious to anyone watching. The front office knows they need to upgrade the roster after a tough playoff exit. Sam has massive appeal around the entire league right now. He is an elite sharpshooter with a very attractive contract. He makes just over $10 million next season. That is a very movable number for almost every single franchise in the association. Countless teams could desperately use a reliable shooter like him. They could easily absorb his deal without ruining their financial flexibility. This makes him the perfect sweetener in any potential blockbuster trade. The front office also has traded player exceptions to use. They can take back more money than they send out in a deal. Packaging him with other assets makes perfect sense on paper to improve the starting group. But there is another massive reason to trade him away this summer. It actually has absolutely nothing to do with the return value. It has everything to do with the players already sitting on the bench. Brad Stevens has quietly built an insane amount of depth on the wing. The roster is completely loaded with young talent waiting for an opportunity. The team thrived this year largely because of these young menaces. We are talking about guys like Baylor Scheierman and Jordan Walsh. We are also talking about Hugo Gonzalez and Ron Harper Jr. These players are all younger and significantly cheaper than the veteran shooter. They also offer a much more complete package on the basketball court. Hauser is a specialist who excels at one specific thing. These younger prospects have massive potential to impact the game in multiple ways. They are absolute bulldogs on the defensive end of the floor. They dominate the offensive glass and create second-chance points. They can also put the ball on the floor and make plays when the offense stalls out. To help us keep bringing you the best basketball coverage every day, please like the video and subscribe. Your support means everything to the growth of this community. Now let us look at the recent coaching decisions. Having this much versatile depth is a massive advantage. But sadly, the coaching staff went away from it way too much during the postseason. Joe Mazzulla proved to be incredibly stubborn with his playoff rotations. Hauser had a very rough time during the series against Philadelphia. His shots were not falling and he was being targeted on defense. But the head coach refused to shake up the lineup until it was entirely too late. Mazzulla should have trusted his younger and more athletic options. The defensive-minded wings were actually making positive impacts during their very limited minutes. They brought energy when the team looked flat. With another full year of development, these young guys are ready. They have spent countless hours in the gym perfecting their craft. They are prepared to take on much bigger roles within the main rotation next year. When you combine them with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, the wing position is absolutely stacked. There simply are not enough minutes to go around for everyone. This creates a logjam that the front office must clear. That is exactly why they need to use this valuable trade chip immediately. They must attack a position of much greater need on the depth chart. They need a dynamic guard or a reliable center to balance the roster. Finding a guard who can constantly pressure the rim is a top priority. Getting another big man to protect the paint is equally important. Turning a surplus of wings into a positional need is smart roster management. If they make this move, they can easily fill the open minutes with the young guys. Walsh and Scheierman are fully capable of spacing the floor and playing hard defense. The drop-off in pure shooting will be minimal. It is unfair to call this an addition by subtraction situation. Sam has been a truly great player for this organization. He hit massive shots and helped the team win a lot of important basketball games over the years. This specific point in time, it is all about diminishing returns. Having too much positional overlap hurts the overall balance of the team. The front office needs to maximize every single dollar against the cap. Letting the young talent rot on the bench helps absolutely nobody. They need real game action to reach their ultimate ceiling. Moving the veteran opens up the perfect pathway for the next generation to finally shine. The trade market will dictate what kind of return they can actually get. But the decision to move on seems incredibly clear right now. The future of the wing position is already sitting inside the locker room today.